Okay, in your lesson 9 of module 2 homework, it looks like you have some story problems, and it looks like they might each one of them be 2 steps. So let's take a look at number 1. I'm going to talk you through it, and then you're going to pause and you're going to see if you can solve this. It says Jeffrey bought 203 sheets of stickers. Okay. Each sheet has a dozen stickers. Okay, a dozen is 12. That's kind of one of those things that you may not know. A dozen is 12. And he gave away this many stickers. Okay, gave away, you're thinking, oh, take away. He gave those away. So what you're going to try to find out first, and it says to his family and friends on Valentine's Day, how many stickers does Jeffrey have remaining? So basically you have to find out how many he had at the beginning. So you're going to 203 12 times, because there were each sheet, and he had this many sheets, had 12 stickers. So first of all, you find out how many he had, and then how many he took away. Okay, so see if you can do that one. Okay, on number 2, it says during the 2011 season, a quarterback, that's like American football, passed for 302 yards per game. So every game he would throw the football for this many yards. Okay, he played in all of the 16 regular season games that year. So he played 16 games, and at every game he passed the football for 302 yards. Okay, you got that straight in your mind? Okay, A asked, how many total yards did the quarterback pass? Okay, so you have this amount, this many times, because this many games. Okay, so stop the video and find out how many yards, total yards, he passed. Okay, so pause the video, figure that out. B says if he matches this passing season, that means matches it like it's the same passing total for each of the next 13 seasons, how many yards will he pass for in his career? So up here in A, you're going to find out how many yards he passed in one season. And then his whole career in football, the next 13 seasons, it says if he matches this, if he gets the same amount, how many yards will he pass for his career? So you're going to take the total up here, how many yards he passed in one season, times 13. And that will be his total career. Okay, number 3 is a little bit tricky. Bo saved $179 a month. He saved 145 less than Ada each month. So it means that Ada had more. He had 145 more than Bo each month. So first of all, then we come over here and it says, how much would Ada save in 3.5 years? Okay, so 3.5 years is how many months? Okay, so there are a few steps here that we need to consider. First of all, let's see per month how much Ada made. And we would need to add 179 and 145. So once you find out how much this is Ada, he made each month. Then we need to find out how much would he save, or he saved each month in 3.5 years. So remember, 1 year is 12 months plus 12 months plus 12 months, 3.5 and half, plus 6 months. Okay, so figure out how many months, and it's going to be months number of months times the amount here, the y. And then you will find out how much Ada could save in 3.5 years. Okay, in number 4, it says Mrs. Williams knitted a blanket for her newborn granddaughter. The blanket is 2.25 meters long or wide, and then 1.8 meters. Okay? And remember, the area is going to be the length times the width. Okay? And you can write your answer in centimeters, which means that this is meters. Each one of those equals 100 centimeters. So you're going to have to change this to centimeters when you write your answer. Okay, so we are going to use this chart to solve. And remember that since we're doing area, remember that area is equal to the length times the width. Okay, it says write an expression and find the difference. So we're going to subtract in the maximum area and the minimum area of the New York state high school yards. So first of all, let's find the maximum. So maximum length is 120 times the maximum width of 180. So let's write that as an expression. And we're going to subtract the minimum area, which is going to be 100 times 55, because that is the minimum. And we have to find the area by doing the length times the width, the length times the width. Okay, so that would be our expression for finding out the soccer field, the yards and soccer field. Okay, B says, would a field with a width of 75 yards and an area of 7,500 square yards be within the FIFA regulations? Why or why not? Okay, the second part of this is, would a field with a width of 75, remember 75 times something is going to equal the area, okay, the width and the length. So 75 yards is within, minimum is the width is 70 and the maximum width is 80. So the width is within the perimeters of the regulation. So now we just have to figure out the length and to see if it fits into the regulation. Okay, so the length of this field that they're talking about would be 100 yards. And if you look up here, this is a really tricky one, Ethan. It says that the minimum would have to be 110 yards. And 100 yards is not enough. So the answer to here would be no, it would not be regulation because the length is too short. Okay, this is a very tricky one, and we can talk again about it on Thursday. Okay, and the last one, C says it costs $26 to fertilize, water, mow, and maintain each square yard of a full-size FIFA field with the maximum dimensions before each game. So let's figure out, remember area is the square yards is equal to the length times the width. And so we just need to look back up to our chart to see, it says the maximum dimensions of the FIFA field. Okay, so I looked back up at the chart, and the maximum was 120 yards by 80 yards. So that's how we would find our area. And then once we find our area, it's going to say that it's $26 for each one of these little squares. So after you find the area, it's area times $26 is going to tell you how much it's going to cost them to prepare the field. Okay? Okay, I will see you on Thursday. Bye.